Alright, I'll be honest. I did not think I was ever going to finish this video. For those of you that have been keeping up with my recent uploads, I recorded my thoughts on the Sonic movie at least a month before I traveled to the United States of America. I spent a month dicking around, not really progressing the video, and then in the last week before I left, I more or less finished 70% of it. Obviously, it's now been 2 or 3 months since I recorded this video, so I have almost certainly missed the hype train on the Sonic movie. Regardless, I wanted to get this video out there as a way of proving that I'm still interested in doing these longer videos, as well as the vlogs. I hope you all enjoy seeing 15 minutes of pre-corona crisis me, where there is still light in my eyes and life in my bones. So, without further ado, I will catch you all in the next video. Enjoy! I know what you're thinking. Rob, it's been like 3 months since your last in front of the camera video. Yes, it has. I know you're also thinking, Rob, this isn't the video you told me that you were going to make. And it really depends on what person you are, because I told many different people, many different things I said I'd be doing. But I know for a fact I didn't tell a single fucking person that I was going to be doing this video. Because I really only just decided to do it while I'm stood in front of the camera right now. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Here's my unscripted rant on the Sonic video. Sonic video? The Sonic video. There is one singular Sonic video on all of YouTube, you utter clown. I hate you. Get your words right, you utter dickhead. You see, the problem with recording unscripted videos is that you don't have a script.
Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
The Sonic movie. A fantastic movie. An excellent movie. Brilliant in its genius and creativity. Brilliant in its comedy and its sense of adventure. Brilliant and perfect in every single way. They should add it to the Harry Potter series because it's just so magical, boys. Okay, so I've been recording for about 10 minutes now, and I still only have my introduction done. So let's just move on to it, into the bulk, the spiffing, biffing part of it. Let's start with the introduction of the actual movie, not my video, whatever. The movie starts off, Sonic's like, I bet you're wondering how I got in this situation. There's like a freeze frame thing, it's like, yeah, like that. So Sonic is like, oh, I wonder how I got in this situation. And there's just baby Sonic running through Green Hill Zone. There's a big owl called Longclaw, which face looks like the like tiles from the Sonic 1 level. Classic ruin. Longclaw the owl is like, baby Sonic, stop flexing. Baby Sonic's like, I gotta flex. The echidnas come along and be like, we're the flex police. They kill Longclaw. Sonic's like, I'm going to.
Oh, I've eaten too many chili dogs. I really gotta go. Quick, up on the boxes. I'm gonna go.
Sonic goes to the human world. Human world says, ah, hello. Okay, anyway, what happened next? Oh! There's a time skip. You see, police officer Tom's shooting shit with his ray gun in Green Hill's big ass like highway. Shoots a turtle and he's like, oh, you got a bit fast there, buddy. Oh. And then Sonic's like running in front of the speed camera too fast for him to see, and it's like he's going, and he's purposely fucking with Tom, the police officer, giving him like, I don't know, like a psychotic breakdown, because there's no way something that fast can be running through this sleepy little town of Green Hills. So Tom's like, I'm gonna go out and check. Sonic stupidly left one of his quills in the ground. Remember that, because that's important. The quill becomes important. Just remember the quill. So he's stood there with the quill and he's like, oh, this is neat. And he fucks off back to Green Hills, helps like a duck and some ducklings cross the road. And then that's it. You see Sonic enter his home, his like cave home in the woods. where he's got a sign that says Hilltop Road on. You know, the banjo music one. Yeah, that one. Hey. So Tom's like, I want to go to Chicago. His wife's like, I'll scout some places out in Chicago. Tom's like, sick. That sounds so sick. So then Sonic's like, goes to a baseball game, sees the teams playing. Fun fact, the team's wearing red and green like Mario and Luigi. I think that's a reference to the Mario characters, Mario and Luigi, the brothers from the Nintendo systems. Fantastic. So Sonic watches the baseball game. It's all good, it's all nice, it's all swell. Has a nice little time watching the swing the bats and shit and be kids and whatever. And then he sees the kid go for a high five and he's like, whoa! Whoa, yeah, high fives, whoa, yeah! And so he's then like, oh, I wanna play baseball. So he comes back in the middle of the night. Sonic then decides to play the whole game by himself. He bats the ball, gets like a home run. He's like, and he starts running around. And then when he realizes that he's got no friend because he's a load of prick, he goes for the high five. No one high fives him because he's there alone. You psychotic bastard. So he's like, I really am alone. And then starts like running around the baseball field at like the speed of sound as you do. Causes an EMP that knocks out probably like half the United States of America's technology and electricity. And the government are like, oh god, what the fuck was that? Terrorism. Oh, get the guns, boys. So people at the table are like, why the fuck are we bringing guns in? And then the smart man, the man who drives the plot forward goes, we'll call Robotnik. And yeah, he flexes on some army dude.
Are you in charge here?
Yes, I am.
Wrong! You've never seen anything like this before. It says on the top banana, in a world full of hungry little monkeys. Allow me to clarify.
That was kind of funny to watch, actually. The thing with Jim Carrey is that throughout the whole movie, you see him go from the same, I say same, the more kind of like eccentric dickhead Robotnik to then he just becomes full-blown Eggman at the end of it, and it's a really satisfying transformation to see. Anyway, Robotnik then sends out his drones and finds Sonic. Sonic's like, oh shit, I gotta run, I gotta hide. Goes to the Donut Lord, aka Tom, because apparently he takes pleasure in speaking to donuts. Does do that apparently, so you know, it's funny. Anyway, what happens next? Sonic's like, you gotta help me, Donut Lord. Donut Lord's like, oh, I don't really feel like helping you because you're a bit of an alien. You've appeared in my shed and I have just shot you in the leg with a tranquilizer. So he's like, okay, that's fair, that's respectable. You did shoot me in the leg. But then Sonic's like, please help me. And Tom's like, okay. So Robotnik appears at Tom's house. Robotnik's like, you need a hedgehog. Tom's like, want a hedgehog? You need a warrant to get in my house. Robotnik's like, fuck your warrant, I'm going in anyway. Sees Sonic on the floor and he's like, what the fuck is that? Tom punches Robotnik in the face. The drone is then like, the fuck, you just killed the guy who created me. And then starts firing machine gun bullets everywhere. And Sonic's like, this is so epic. Wow. Epic moment. So at that point they both escape the house. Tom and Sonic go on a road trip. They go to a bar where there's like a really cool scene where it all slows down and Sonic fucks with everyone in the bar. Sonic farts after that. Okay Google, pull my finger. Sonic farts, that sticks out in my mind as a memorable moment of the movie. He farts, then they move on again, and then Robotnik sends like a big tank after them. Sonic kills the tank, smaller car comes out of it, Sonic kills the car, Tom kills then the like small little like unicycle thing that comes out of the bike car thing. Kills that basically. And then the like little tiny drone thing comes out and he's like, Tom goes to his sister-in-law's house in Chicago with an unconscious Sonic in his arms. Sister-in-law is like, yo sister, divorce this man. Sister's like, no. So Tom's like, sick, I'm not getting divorced. Then they heal Sonic because the wife is a veterinarian. vet. She looks after animals. That's what she does. So, looks after Sonic. Sonic's like, wakes up, screams, gotta go fast. They look at his feet. That comes to mind. Yes, they look at his feet. They're like, look at his feet. Poor thing. I'm like, what have you done?
What you looking at, cutie? You want to rub my feet?
They look at Sonic's feet and they go, oh, this poor thing. Oh no, look at him. Oh, look at his feet. And I'm sat there and I'm thinking, I have been cursed with knowledge that I should never have possessed. And for that, my soul will never know true peace. The daughter of the sister-in-law comes in, gives Sonic his red and white shoes, which is quite nice. It was a very heartwarming scene, and I respect that greatly. So Sonic now has cool shoes. They leave the house. Sonic drives the car, which I think, driving through the middle of Chicago, he probably would have been seen by quite a few people by that point, but that's not the point. Anyway, Sonic then goes to run to the top of the building because he lost his rings earlier. I forgot to mention that. When Tom shot Sonic in the leg with the tranquilizer, he lost his rings through one of the portals that one of his rings opened, and it landed on top of a big fucking building in Chicago. So Sonic then has to go to Chicago to get the rings back, and I completely forgot to mention the core part of the story, the driving force between these two meeting. Okay, alright. I also forgot to mention Robotnik has Sonic's quill, the one that he dropped back at the desert place when Tom was like pew pew pew. Yeah, Robotnik's got that quill now, so he's got quill energy, which is supposedly unlimited because it's, I don't know, Sonic, whatever. So Eggman's like, I'm gonna put this in my machine and make it go whoosh. So went to Chicago, saw Sonic there. Sonic got his rings back, but Eggman's like, I'm gonna fire missiles at you in the middle of the day in Chicago and just blow you to smithereens. And so Sonic's like, I don't really think so. So Sonic pushes his friends off the top of the building in cold blood and murders them, and that's the end of the movie. I'm kidding. I wish that were the end of the movie because that would have been really funny, but we also wouldn't have got the post-credit scene that we got, which I'll talk about in a short while. Anyway, Sonic pushes his friends off the top of the building in cold blood, destroys all of the missiles and whatever, and avoids them, and then runs after his friends who are falling down the top of the building. But then Eggman is like, my brain is fucking huge. Activates the quill energy and suddenly he can move at super speed. And Sonic's like, what the fuck? So Eggman's like, I'm gonna shoot you while you're running down this building. Sonic trips, falls over, throws one of the rings, gets Tom and Tom's wife into Green Hills, which is halfway across the country, I can only assume, and back in some weird hay barn, and thus proceeds to happen a very good chase scene between Eggman and Sonic through Chicago, and then they keep going through warp rings, and then it's they're in Egypt, and then they're in the Great Wall of China, and then they're in fucking wherever else as well. Paris, yeah. So they're world traveling through these rings, and so eventually they get back to Green Hills, and Sonic is dead on the floor. He's dead. Sonic is dead. That's the end of the movie. Eggman kills him, just shoots him in the fucking head. That's the end of the Sonic movie. There is no sequel. The sequel there is a sequel, and the sequel is Sonic's funeral. Sonic is knocked unconscious. Everyone thinks he's dead. Tom's like, I can't believe you killed him. He was more human than you will ever be, Eggman. And Eggman's like, okay, idiot. And then Tom's like, he was my friend. And of course, the superpower of friendship wakes Sonic up. Sonic goes, ah! Kills Eggman in cold blood. This time he's dead, but then actually shoves his Eggmobile through one of the warp rings to the Mushroom World. Here's the thing with that: the Mushroom World is this supposedly really bad place where it's just a room, a dimension full of mushrooms. It's just made out of mushrooms. There's nothing but mushrooms. My original thought was it was Mushroom Hill from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but then I decided it's not that. You see, because they use Mushroom Land, Mushroom Universe, Mushroom World, and they do everything in their power to not say the Mushroom Kingdom. It was 100% a reference to Mario. I'm convinced of this, you can't tell me otherwise. Mushroom Kingdom. That's what it was. They push Eggman to the Mushroom Kingdom, and Eggman's like, oh, why? So, at that point, Tom's like, I am home, I'm not going to Chicago anymore. I want to stay here and have a good time with my friends and family. And then Sonic moves in with Tom and Tom's wife. They give him the room in the attic, and they deck it out with all this shit from the cave. Sonic flosses on the bed. He flosses on the bed. He says, well, you know what? I'm done. I'm finished now. I can go to sleep. So Sonic goes to sleep. The movie ends. There's like a cool mid-credit scene where it's like shows like the core people making the movie in like 2D Sonic style. And then the mid-credit scene, post-credit scene comes up and you think to yourself, what is this? Any Sonic fan in their head is like, oh, could this be? Will they reveal the boy? Will they reveal him? Will they show him off? Ooh, 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 boy, the feather, don't head. So, some breeze starts kicking up on top of a cliff, like inconspicuous cliff in the middle of green hills. A warp ring opens up, but there's no one who's opened it, so it's come from the other side. Like, oh, someone else has opened a warp ring. Out from the warp ring steps Miles Tails per hour. And at that point, I'll be honest with you, I started slapping my leg and going, oh, Tails! Oh! That's what I'm doing in the cinema, and my brother's looking at me like, my brother's a fucking idiot. Oh my god. So, Tails looked sick, okay? They didn't butcher his appearance like they did Sonic the first time. He looks incredible. He looks nuts. I love him. Let's get that out of the way. Sonic looks good now. Tails always looked good. However, there is one thing you need to take into mind when you see that Tails is in the movie in the mid-credits scene. Way back at the start, when Sonic is fucking with people at Green Hills and he's like appearing everywhere, there's a dude called like Crazy Steve or some shit. I can't remember his actual name. Crazy Steve, let's call him that because it makes me think of Drake and Josh. Josh? Josh? Makes me think of Drake and Josh. Crazy Steve is like, oh, the blue demon exists, and he holds up a drawing. Should I tell you what was on the drawing? What's that? It's Sonic Hedgehog in the movie before Tails. So that's what I thought later on when I thought about Tails in the movie, that Sonic was in there first. It's not right. I had like any average Joe wouldn't fucking think about that, but I did, and that wasn't right. I hated that. Why would you do that? Why would you put Sonic in there? You got a cheap laugh out of me, and then I felt depression because you put Sonic in there, and I laughed. I'm laughing. You put Sonic in the movie and you're laughing. I'm laughing. So that was the Sonic movie. What did I think? 10 out of 10. Would watch again. It was great. It was a great family movie. It was funny. Sonic farting made me laugh. Okay, Google, pull my finger. It was just incredible. I loved it. I want to see that again, but the sequel, and I also want to cut out the parts where he flosses, and then it's perfect. It's the movie that I wanted. Fuck the critics. Watch the movie yourself. This has been Bo Suzoku for my 70 subscriber special. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be... I'm not making any promises, because every time I made a promise, I haven't actually kept it. Thank you for watching!